Kandep in the Enga province is one of the rural districts that has lacked essential services over the years. Tonight we look at the current developments taking place there. Local politicians have bigger plans for the district, taking the lead in bringing services closer to the people. I was there recently to witness some of these changes and how people appreciate these new developments. Kandep is one of 6 districts of Enga, clearly the most disadvantaged and underdeveloped in the province. There are no industries. The people, numbering about 50,000, rely on subsistence farming. Cash comes from the sale of vegetables, and yes, pigs as well. One large live animal can fetch around 4,000 kina. There is nothing else. A high-altitude wheat project involving the Chinese came to nothing. Farming equipment and milling machinery were destroyed in tribal conflicts. Kandep apparently reverted to the dark times of lawlessness, exacerbated by political rivalry, and until a few weeks ago became the epicenter of a frost hit. There are no proper records, but authorities admit there had been unnecessary loss of lives. This frost hit is worse in 10 years. It rendered the normally rich food basket of Kandep desolate and unforgiving. Stable food crops were destroyed. People starved.
Let us finish cabbage finish. People but die long ground nothing straight.
As they sought refuge in nearby districts and provinces, there were fears of more violence as people would fight each other for food. But that did not happen, as the Enga provincial government and the local member, opposition leader Don Pole, stepped in with relief supplies. Kandepians can be tough against aggression, but a natural disaster had hit where it hurts most, the stomach. There had not been any frost-related violence since, and this has won the praise of the head of police in Enga, George Kakas. Mr. Kakas visited Kandep just before the new year to address a crowd which had gathered to celebrate the opening of Kandep's first ever guest house.
Officially declaring Pale Guest House officially open.
Several thousand turned out to bear witness to a rare investment in Kandep. The Pale Guest House at this village called Imali is to the south of Kandep Station, near the newly sealed road to Mendi. Built at the cost of over 200,000 kina, it is owned by Yapi Pasul, the grandson of the former member for Kandep, Nenk Pasul.
Tourism, what is on come Kandep? So now I was now all color Wapik, all color Mendi. So now all I must want them come Kandep now like chili produce like guests, like Pale guests.
A high number of customers to the guest house will come in. From this new sealed road to the Southern Highlands, an influx from Mendi is inevitable for the fruit and vegetables of Kandep. A totally green landscape of Kandep may only be a few months away, but the rains have come and the sweet potato vines are already in the ground. The process has begun. Growth and change hangs over the valley. With that comes jubilation as well as expectation, as the people of Imali also got a chance to hear from their governor, Sir Peter Ipetas. Women and children braved the cold evening, though climatized, to hear from their political head in their own language of plans and programs he has for Kandep in 2016 and onwards. Another new plan for Kandep is to develop frost-resistant cash crops, maximizing the fertile land. That is long-term, But the immediate is another boom gate at Imali near the Pale guest house. It would be a facility similar to this at the eastern border gate in the Wapanamanda district, going in from Mount Hagen. This is a 24/7 operation. Cargoes of interest are all alcoholic beverages, drugs and weapons.
Logra kami wala mina lalu mondo dula sini interna karem not lalem karem masemti doba on dem wana me buskuru tasul me stabo ne policeman lo chagi mkan la kami godon gobori sisi gondap do sala boy la tamibla rasimo awsim big black katin biya number OP number 20 blow or 10 blow or 50 more tamibla say karim go longa public police headquarters ona mibla say loki mem longa sale.
Checkpoints and police presence invariably instill fear and inconvenience, but the people have come to accept that the boom gates are there for a purpose. The checkpoint at Kandep will operate much the same as this, but that won't deter people from going into the last end of Enga. Kandep's government administrative head, Ben Bassani, has been part of the bad and the worst in the district. It's got to get better.
You know, the cocoa points in the cocoa month, they're growing. But it will take another 9 months, 10 months before cocoa is ready for harvest.
There is now a sense of optimism in this area, and it comes with the knowledge that politics will play itself out and that perhaps next year there will be the return of the frost. But the people have endured and that they are beginning to be innovative. That alone is the basis of their optimism. This is PNG Tonight. Coming up, the festive operations in the national capital.